My name is Michael Brisson. I'm the owner and chef of L'Etoile Restaurant on Martha's Vineyard in downtown Edgartown on this beautiful spring day. We just reopened and going into our 29th year of business. First 20 years we were located in the Charlotte Inn, a Relais & Chateau property down the street, and we moved here in 2006 to what is now called the Fallon Hotel, formerly the Captain Fisher House. So basically, we're here, and our focus is basically on customer service. We think we do contemporary, top-notch food, top-notch service, and really it's all about the guests when they come here and how they feel when they leave is my goal. And when they go and make a repeat reservation the day that they're supposed to be going somewhere else or their last night here, they want to come back because it was such a nice, relaxing, good time, delicious. It's we know it's dinner, and it's more about making the memory of who you're with and celebrating your vacation or your special event, which we have a lot of here. And we just want to just provide that environment for you to really have make a memory where, like, I wish that I was back at L'Etoile having a Startini on the porch, as like what you're looking forward to doing on the weekend or when you come back to the vineyard. So that's what we try to establish. What we do here is, everyone's really into farm to table now, but that to me is just common sense of what we've been doing for a long time. I live near Morning Glory Farm and literally ride there on my motorcycle almost every day and pick up produce that I've called in the night before. It's all picked that day. But again, it's what they can provide for a few months a year, because the harvest season is short and different things grow at different times. So we're very seasonally evolving with our menus. And there's rhubarb on the menu right now, and there's rabbit, and so we just kind of cater to the seasons and whatever's available and able to, when they call us up and say, we don't have any lettuce, the deer all ate it last night, so we just plan B all the time, able to be articulate on our feet with food. And as far as I try to make things here that you won't make at home. So you should come in here, and when you go to a restaurant like L'Etoile, you should feel like, my God, you're not going to make rabbit salad at home, or you're not going to have quail, and things like that. So I try to provide that unique experience. Like we have a Smoky Mountain trout right now that is from North Carolina that's not always available. But it is. It may not be from here, but it's fresh and it's wonderful. So we try to accompany that as much as possible. It's like when there's local bay scallops, when there's local tuna, when there's local bass. To me, that's just common sense. So using things as much as possible. So, and then to have, to just stay true to the flavors of the actual the food item, and not to overwhelm it with sauce or overwhelm it with everything else on the plate. Make that the focus and then build from there. Everything on that plate should complement it, including the wine and your choices, and that's where the service comes in. When Hope and I sat down and came up and talked about what we wanted to do with the menu, because I'll take my first menu of the year and my last menu of the year, and I hope that they're not too similar, and sometimes they're more similar than I like, because we get so busy and you have to do what works and what people like, and we don't have the same customers every night. And so we came up, I wanted to do my rabbit salad. I was inspired by rabbit and pistachios and white asparagus and just local greens, whatever I can get. And we have a farm in New Bedford, in Dartmouth, Mass, and a farm here. So they do some stuff indoors. With the baby octopus, which is something that's fresh, and one of my sous chefs works for a seafood company in Boston and was telling us about them. So when she's done baby octopus before, so we're gonna have to do it with fried chickpeas and little English peas, and it's just fresh and delicious. And there's no juices added. It's all from the octopus when you cook it, and how it leaches out its juices, and we make a sauce out of that. What I want to do is I want to make a restaurant that I'd want to eat in. From being in a really formal environment that we used to be into, somewhat, this is why I call it casually elegant. The dress code can be anything from, jeans to a jacket or a nice shirt. Some people come in here in nice shorts with sandals on and a dress shirt in the summer, and then sit on the porch. I just want people to come in here and be able to relax. People have the best time ever when they are able to relax and really enjoy the ambiance, and everything tastes better. And if you're with somebody you're in love with, or your family that you cherish, our job is just to make that a better moment. So as far as the feeling you get at L'Etoile is one I call it the L'Etoile affect, is when you get here and you have your Startini or your champagne, and you just sit back and you finally just relax. And that's what vacation's all about. And so we have our outdoor seating area, which is really a celebration of summer, and we have a twinkling lights out there, and it's really makes you feel like you're having, it is summer. I want to be like that place you want to be in the summer. And the restaurant is, it's casually, it's elegant, it's as dressy as you want, and what we want to make you do is feel comfortable here, because that's when you're going to enjoy yourself the most. I always say that when you come here, not only do you have delicious food and great service, it's like getting a hug. Like, we have so many regular people who come back here, like they'll recognize Mary Beth or Caroline, who works the front door. You'll meet her soon. And we have so many people that we know that will stop in the kitchen, and it's just like, this is to them like their retreat. Like, when they're here, they're on break. And so the service is both friendly and professional. So it's never to intimidate a customer to feel uncomfortable. It's to bring them out of their shell and let them relax. So, and it comes from people like Mary Beth, it's her 21st year. John Moffat is my maitre d', it's going to be his 28th year. Caroline's like 5th or 6th year. And so I have people who've been here, and this is, they really enjoy, pleasing people. The only thing I want people to know is like how comfortable they'll feel when they come here to have dinner. They won't be rushed. We try to give plenty of time between seatings. Our goal is to provide you with a great experience, and we also know it's just dinner. Yeah. So it's it's more important what's going on with you and your guests than it is with us. It's not about us. It's about you. We're at 22 North Water Street in downtown Edgartown. Phone number is 508-627-5187. If you want to do a group event here, it's contact us at L'Etoile Mail, that's L'Etoile Mail, at Verizon.net. For group events, we do rehearsal dinners and small gatherings. We can't do much more than 40 to 50 people because our dining rooms are all broken up for intimate areas. But we do rehearsal dinners, especially in the pre and post seasons. And if you want to see the website, it's www.l'etoile.net.